And good evening to you Trojan fans. We are live here at uh, Elsie Allen in Santa Rosa. A beautiful evening. It has been raining, but it has stopped and it's fresh. And that was the first snap of the game. And we aren't live if you're watching this, but I'm currently here. And the Elsie Allen kicked off and an onside kick, and they recovered it. And now they had a short pickup of about 1, so it's 2nd down and 9 for the Lobos here, senior night. Jack Ison Field. Mendoza is the quarterback for the Elsie Allen Lobos. And just a handoff up the middle, and the ball's out, and the Trojans have recovered the football. So the Trojans recover, and they will start at the 40. Little tilted, where we're having some camera problems this evening. It happens in a one-man crew. But things so far for the Trojans have started well, as we have players inhabiting your view a little bit. And a handoff up the middle is Dominic Cristobal, and he squirts forward for more. That's Jacob Ralston, excuse me. So Jacob Ralston with the first down, and the Trojans are at the Lobos 47 as the rain starts to fall again. It's been a wet Friday evening, the final Friday in October. Handoff up the middle. No, I'm sorry. A QB sneak. Justin Wolbert down the sideline. Can he break the corner? Yes, he can. Wolbert is gone. Touchdown, Trojans. A genius fake. Absolutely unbelievable. As the rain starts to fall, more and more, the Trojans have taken a quick lead after the fumble by the Lobos. It's a beautiful play by the Trojans. They fake the handoff, and Justin Wolbert just gains the corner just in time to score, and Thomas DeHong is on for the extra point. He has not mixed a PAT all year long. 10:37 left here. Elsie Allen, snap is good, kick is up, and through the rain, it is good. 7-0 Trojans, and that's exactly the start they wanted. And so it is once again 7-0, and the Trojans ready to kick off to the Lobos. The Lobos are 0-7 on the season, and it's a big game for the Trojans, their final season match. This is a squibber. They're going to pick it up. Number 24, as you can see. And that's really good defense. It's Mendoza, the also starting quarterback for Elsie Allen. And he makes a stop. And Elsie Allen will start as the 18. 10:30 left here in the first. The Trojans have won 4 games straight. But more impressively, they have 4 straight shutouts. And they're looking for their 5th tonight. Their defense has been dominant all season long, and they're hoping to continue it against a winless Elsie Allen team. However, the Lobos do like to score a lot. They have been blown out in the majority of their games, but we've seen a lot of scores up in the 20s. Put 27 on St. Vincent's, their first game of the year. Mendoza puts the man in motion, and he's going to take it himself, and the ball is out! Fumble on the ground! Who's got it? A scramble. Waiting for the call. Elsie Allen recovers, but now they're going to be really backed up all the way after about 2 for a 2nd down and very long. 2nd and 20 for Elsie Allen. 10:01 left here in the first quarter. 7-0 Trojans. Mendoza in the shotgun. And he will hand off. He's going backwards, and can only be one thing. A safety. And the Trojans get 2 more points on the board. They back up the Lobos until they ran out of room. And 2 more points. The Trojans can put it on the board. So what a start for the Trojans here at Elmer Brown Field. Onside kick was recovered by Elsie Allen, and he thought, oh, maybe the Lobos could get something done at senior night. But after that, the Trojans recover a fumble. Justin Wolbert breaks a tackle and goes down the sideline for a touchdown. And then the Trojan defense forces a safety, and it's going to require the odd pooch kick from Elsie Allen, who's hasn't experienced doing this. It's officially called a free kick, but it's really just a punt. Or, oh, I'm mistaken. It is not, but that's what they do in NFL. It's just a normal kickoff. However, all the way back from the 20 for the Lobos. And this is a low squibber. The Trojans didn't recover the last one, and this is dangerous too, but it's picked up, and it's Dominic Cristobal. And he is gang tackled by Elsie Allen, but still good field position all the way at about the 45. Dominic Cristobal looking to back up his big game on last Friday in the Trojans' dominant victory, 35-0 over a very good El Molino. So the Trojans back on offense after their opening drive touchdown. And Wolbert handing off to the right. Not a lot to go there. Maybe a short pickup of about 2. It's a pickup of 4 for Cristobal. I'll bring up a 2nd down and 6. The Trojans facing Terra Linda next week in what will be a huge game. But first, they need to get the win here tonight, and that will show them a 2nd place finish in SCL. And if Annalee loses, as the handoff's off to the right, it's Dominic Cristobal, and that should be enough for 1st down. If Annalee loses one of their next two games, and they face a good El Molino team tonight in the Apple Cup, the Trojans could have a share of 1st place in SCL. As shocking as that could be. And that was a 1st down pickup of 14, and the Trojans now at the 44 of Elsie Allen. It's Wolbert under center. And they take it out right. It's Dominic Cristobal cutting back. That's not Cristobal, excuse me. Surging forward down. It's number 32. It's Connor Richardson with the big pickup. 8:12 left here in the 1st quarter. Wolbert under center. It's Rolstein in the backfield. Cristobal comes in motion. They're going to hand it off. Rolstein breaking a tackle, and he can walk into the end zone for a Trojan touchdown. 7:59 left. And as you can see the score in the left-hand corner, that's going to go up to 16-0. Everything going right so far for the Trojans. Thomas DeHong on for the extra point. Nailed his first one. Up. It is good. 16-0 for the Trojans. And the fans happy. Nice Trojan contingent this evening here in Santa Rosa. And the Trojan coaches so far happy what they've seen so far, as we'll give you a look at the Trojan stands and the Trojan cheerleaders that have showed up to the games tonight. Trojans ready to kick off. 7:59 left. 15-0 for the Trojans. It's Thomas DeHong who will kick this ball away. And Elsie Allen bobbles the ball. And they're going to say this ball went back into the end zone. What a booming kick from Thomas DeHong. And the Lobos will start the... And the Elsie Allen band is currently playing, if you may hear in the background. A small but mighty contingent of Elsie Allen players looking very nice in their uniforms tonight, I have to say. I was rather impressed when I saw them march onto the field. It's Mendoza in the shotgun. Takes the snap, ball on the ground, and it's wet. This is a wet football, and I believe the Trojans recovered the football. Yes, they did. Elsie Allen can't hold on to the ball. The Trojan defense is getting in the backfield every opportunity they get. And now, the Trojans will get at the 15. So the Trojans will start at the 15 of Elsie Allen. after Elsie's second turnover of the game. And they're looking in the end zone. This is tipped and just could not hold on. Number 12. Mark Anthony Velasquez in for the Trojans at quarterback. Justin Wolbert, we'll see if he's back. It'd be a pretty quick evening if he's gone already. It's only 16-0. But everything has gone the Trojans' way so far. There's no doubt about it. Wolbert under center. Sends. Bushman in motion. And it's Wolbert rolling out. And the ball is out. It's picked up by Elsie Allen. And now it's Elsie down the field. Number 23 is going to score for Elsie Allen. And they're on the board. Well, the shutout that lasted 4 games for the Trojans fortunately comes to an end. And Elsie's going for 2. Goes under center, sends a man in motion. Looking in the end zone, he's got it. 2 more points for Elsie. And they're right back in this game, 15-8. After the fumble by the Trojans, Elsie scooped it up, and they went 65 yards into the end zone. Absolutely delighting the Elsie Allen stands. Largely inhabited by their band tonight. And it's 15-8, 7:27 left to go here in the first. The Elsie Allen band currently playing their fight song, though I don't understand why Shut Up and Dance With Me is their fight song, but maybe a Lobo alum could explain that to me, but don't see any in the vicinity here on the Trojan sideline, who will have to regroup after the fumble, and Elsie's right in this game all of a sudden, when it looked like everything was going the Trojans' way with the wet ball, but there's no doubt this won't be the last one because it has continued to drizzle here as Elsie kicks it away. And the band blowing on its mouthpieces. It's another onside. And this ball's on the ground. Elsie recovered it again. I see the Trojans work a lot on special teams, but it has not looked evident in the kickoff duty. Elsie recovers the ball for the second time on the onside kick. And everything going the Lobos' way, so the Trojan defense that has been dominant did see its shutout streak end, though no fault to their own. And we'll have to hope that they can get the stop and stop the momentum that all of a sudden has arrived for the Lobos. There are no receivers out to the left for Elsie. And a man comes in motion, and the ball's on the ground again. Elsie picks it up and maybe got something out of it, a pickup of maybe 1. But just no one can hang on to this football. It's not raining hard, but it's just enough that it's slipping out of everybody's hands. So it is Elsie in the shotgun. Mendoza, their senior quarterback, will roll out to his right, and he is tackled there. That was a really nice tackle. Mendoza looking for the corner, and he could not find it. It was Jacob Ralston, the junior, who plays both as a linebacker and as a running back. He's a really versatile player and has really improved so far this season for the Trojans. Elsie again in the shotgun. It is 3rd down and 16, and the ball's on the ground again. And again, Elsie picks it up and goes for a loss. Absolutely unbelievable. No one could hold on to the football. You would think that they would have put slime on the ball. It must be moist, but I've never seen anything like it in my many years of covering football. Elsie to kick it away, and this is a high snap. He gets it down, and it's a good punt. Trey Davis back, will make the catch, stiff arms one man, and then goes down at the 25, and that's where the Trojans will start with 5:14 left. It's 16-8. Elsie Allen trailing here in Santa Rosa. So Justin Wolbert is back on the field as the quarterback, and the Trojans just hand off to the fullback. It was Richardson, who was leading touchdown scorer for the Trojans. He has 13 touchdowns in the Trojans' 9 games they have played so far. So it's going to be 2nd and long for the Trojans. Wolbert under center. Hand off to the fullback, and this time there's room. Spinning, and now standing up. That's impressive. By Connor Richardson, who again has the carry. He's the workhorse for the Trojans as the fullback. Wolbert under center. will hand off, and going down the sidelines is Jacob Ralston. Trojans will hand the ball off, and that is, I believe that's Dominic Cristobal, battling just for tough yards. The Trojans right now facing some adversity. They're battling for those tough yards, and it's really helping. That's going to bring up a second down and short. It is 2nd and 4 for the Trojans. Wolbert under center, sends the man in motion, and it's a fake at the triple option. Oh, that's a really nice tackle. The Lobos were not buying the fake, and they stop Wolbert, possibly for a loss. So the Trojans trying to hold on the ball as the sprinkle turns into a drizzle. And the handoff is to Jacob Ralston down the sideline, breaking tackles. Is he in? No, he's not. Trojans in the I form. Hand off to Cristobal, rolling out to the right. He breaks the tackle down the right sideline, going into the end zone. He jukes him in to go in for 6 for the Trojans. What? Oh, no. That was fine. So the Trojans get 6, and looks like they might try 2 here to get it out to 24-8 and make it a 15-point lead. Nope, just kidding. They do huddle, maybe to fool the Lobos, but DeHong coming out for the extra point. It is up, and it is into the Knights in the rain, and good. It is 23-8. The Trojans leading Elsie Allen with 1:59 remaining here at a rainy Elmer Brown Field on the final Friday of October. So here's the kickoff for the Trojans. Shorter one. Elsie will get it, and they're going to be stopped at about the 30. Seniors that was recognized before the game. Martinez with the carry, and the Lobos will embark again on the field as the Wolfpack sound echoes here on a increasingly raining night. It's an interesting formation, and they've got a big man in the backfield. He hands it off, and you can tell that's a speedy guy. Dominic Cristobal wears number 3, and he is, Coach Chris describes him the scat back, and some speed there, but the Trojans shut that down pretty well. Number 50, Ben Crane with the tackle. Mendoza in the shotgun, and he's got Vargas, the Lobos starting running back. But now he's going to stand a man in motion. He fakes, under pressure, Santa chasing him, and he gets away. And picked up maybe a yard, but it's going to bring up a 3rd and short, or well, about 3rd and 5 for the Lobos. Well, just as the game kicked off, the rain started, unfortunately, and it's more of a drizzle, I guess I would say, but it's continued, and it's absolutely caused an effect on the game. We've seen fumbles on both sides, including Elsie Allen returning one for a touchdown. And the Trojans picked one up, and they responded with the touchdown right after that. Elsie loves their motion. You see it again. It's a quarterback rollout, and the Trojans stop it for a loss. Their dominant defensive line. If you follow the Trojans, you know their defensive line is everywhere, and they have really stifled Mendoza to do much. A point in it, Elsie Allen offense has not been able to get a whole lot going. Oh, no. And hello, we've reached the end of the first quarter, and the snap is back again, so I'm going to have to be short here. It is 23-8. Petaluma at the end of the first quarter. Elsie with 2 turnovers, but they've also recovered 2 onside kicks. A very quick first half timeout there, and Elsie's gonna punt this. It's gonna fall near me, and Elsie will down it at the 20. The Trojans will start right in front of me, And they hand off to Dominic Ayers down the sideline. And Ayers breaks the tackle before being down there. Was unfortunately not able to get the stats there. It was negative 30 yards for Elsie, who's only gone backwards on offense. However, Elsie has recovered a fumble and 2 onside kicks, but Elsie's also fumbled twice, and that's led to 2 Trojan touchdowns. Plus, the Trojans have 1 nice offensive drive, and they're looking for another to extend their 23-8 lead here at Elmer Brown Field. Wolbert rolling out, looking downfield. Oh, that's a beautiful catch. It's Dominic Cristobal. Shimmying a man, he's down there. A big pickup for the Trojans of about 25. So the Trojans now with the 45. Wolbert will hate the handoff, and I'm sorry, there's some Coach Crystal and some other coaches in the way, but the short pick. And so Wolbert will send a man in motion, and that's a toss out. Number 2. Not sure who that is. He's tackled wide, but there's a penalty on the field. And Turner with the carry, but the penalty was on the Trojans for holding, so they'll back up 10. And we will move to our camera. It's been maybe sturdied a little bit, but a little tilty. Then the camera work I mentioned last game at Sonoma will continue to improve, and I'm only a sophomore. Plenty of time, and maybe someone else can work the camera. And it's a roll out by Wolbert. Looking, he's got a man rumbling down the sideline out of your view, but he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. It was Jacob Ralston with the catch from Justin Wolbert, 46 yards. Really nice play, and Ralston outrunning all the Lobos. And it's 29-8. Thomas DeHong on for the extra point. Up, it is good. And that will make it 30 for the Trojans. I'm sorry, he missed the kick. Still 29-8 with 9:32 left here in the second quarter from Santa Rosa. So the Trojans getting ready to kick off their second long drive of the game. They've also had 2 touchdowns that were short, courtesy of some fumbles by Elsie Allen on a wet night here in Santa Rosa. It's Thomas DeHong, who has made a few PATs and some kick a touchback, almost unheard of. This is going to go back for another touchback. Really impressive from Thomas DeHong. Mendoza in the shotgun for the Lobos, who are trailing 29-8 to the Trojans, who have put up a good effort. Certainly some mistakes as Mendoza rolls out to his right, and he's down there for a short pickup. Artificial turf here has not kept the field too sloppy, but has certainly led to some turnovers. As I mentioned earlier, 2 fumbles for Elsie Allen and a scoop and score for 6 for Elsie. Those are their 6 points plus a 2-point conversion. Snap to Mendoza, and it's just QB sneak up the middle. And short pickup will bring up a 3rd down and about 3. Vargas the carry, and Daniel DeCarli, only a sophomore, getting some playing time. That's nice to see. He had the tackle. Pickup was for 3, and Mendoza is once again in the shotgun. Wipes his hand on a towel, so at least he's trying to stay dry. Hold on to the football, and he has it. And he's got big number 70, but it's a shot downfield jump ball. And incomplete. Just sort of threw it up there and saw who could get it. And the answer was nobody. 4th and 5, and Elsie's going for it. No, I'm sorry. They're punting. And it's a squibber. Trey Davis will pick it off of bounds. That's really dangerous on a rainy night. But there he goes down the sidelines. Wolbert under center. Sends man in motion. That's a handoff to number 21. Short pickup. Ralston with the carry, and he's had a big night already. And for touchdown, a long run. And he's getting plenty of carries here. Trojans leading comfortably. Justin Wolbert remains in the game. Mark Anthony Velasquez just get 1 snap. And it's a toss out to Eric Diaz. Really nice design. And it's going to be 3rd and short. So Trojans did pick up the first down on Eric Diaz's run, and now it's a handoff to the fullback who's just moving bodies. Down to the 10, it was Connor Richardson indeed. So the Trojans now at the 8 of Elsie Allen. Second and just 2. And man comes in motion, but it's the handoff to number 24, breaks the tackle. Into the end zone, touchdown Trojans. It was Connor Richardson, another touchdown. He leads the Trojans to touchdowns, and he just added another one to that. And it is 32-8, 6:13 remaining here in the first half. So certainly some adversity the Trojans have faced, but they've passed it in flying colors after that with some really nice offensive drives and not needing turnovers forced by their defense. This is up. This time it's good for Thomas DeHong. That should feel good. It is 36-8. The Trojans in command here against the Lobos. So we have got an updated score. Annalee and El Molino. It's all Annalee, 28-0, and Annalee facing Elsie Allen next week. Probably eliminate the Trojans' hopes of SCL championship, but that's probably not realistic for them. So here is the kickoff by DeHong. It's coming near me, and we'll head out of bounds. And that's going to be a penalty, and the Trojans will start, or excuse me, Elsie Allen will start at the 45. Well, I thought I could avoid the World Series score I was taping here tonight, but I'm getting updated by the Elsie Allen PA announcer. Mendoza back under pressure. Santa stripped the ball on the ground. Lobos land on it, but Justin Santa, the senior, is in the backfield again. That's nothing new for the Trojans. And this is Vargas throwing at, and it is caught. Short pickup. So 3rd and 13, and Mendoza in the shotgun. The Trojans declining the holding penalty on Elsie Allen. And the Trojan defense getting in there again. That's going to be incomplete to the sidelines, and this ball will be punted away. Mendoza under center, toss. Oh, and then they're going to throw back. A bizarre-looking play. And Elsie Allen is going to be dropped for a loss. I don't even know what to describe it. It was almost a flea flicker, but then they tossed it back to the man who had thrown back to the quarterback. Fascinating design, but in what's really some real rain now is coming down here in Santa Rosa, and it's going to be 4th and quite long. We might be seeing a few spots on the lenses. The rain really coming down. Trojans take over, ball on the ground, and Elsie got it. So, Wilbur lost the snap, and Lobos will get it right back. So Elsie Allen is taken right back over. My camera really feeling like it wants to unscrew right now. But halftime's approaching, and it's 4:54. Oh, and we're going to have to fix the lens. So the lens getting blurry, but Elsie, they're better, and Elsie Allen has picked up 5-yard gain, but at the end of the play, some laundry onto the field, and we will await the call, and it's going to be personal foul on the Lobos, so they'll back up 15 yards. 1st and 20 after the penalty. They'll redo the down. Hand off to Mendoza, up the middle, short pickup. With the tackle. Vargas in the shotgun, takes the snap, fakes the handoff, and got back to the line of scrimmage and a little more, but the Trojan defensive line has not budged one bit tonight, as the only points allowed so far a scoop and score by the Lobos. So it is 3rd and 9 for the Lobos, waiting from their call from the sideline. No JV game tonight. Elsie Allen does not field a JV team, but the JV team will return next week in their final game of the season. It's Mendoza taking the snap. He's looking downfield. It's caught. Streaking away. It's number 24. One man to beat. He is gone. Diego Mendoza hauled it in, and it's a touchdown for El Molino. So the Lobos have finally not kicked an extra point here, and Journer has got it, and he escapes! And the Trojans will start about the first down for the Trojans at their own 47. 3:12 left, trying to close out this half after Elsie responded. The extra point was blocked, and now surging up the middle and still going is beneath the pile, number 32, Dominic Ayers. What a play there. Looked like it should have been a 5-yard pickup or so. Instead, he took it for about 20 yards. And a first down for the Trojans at the 30-yard line of the Lobos. And the Trojans will hand off. And just tripped up is Richardson. He almost took that one to the house. Under center. Handoff up the middle. And the Trojans have a short pickup. And the ball came out at the end, but the Trojans were down. So the Trojans will have first down and 10 at the 14. They send Trey Davis in motion. They hand it off to him, and he's tripped up. Probably right about the line of scrimmage. So they bring up a second down and 10 at the 17 of the Lopez. And Mendoza is the senior and has really been everywhere on the field. Made the tackle. So the Trojans will have first down and 10 at the 14. They send Trey Davis in motion. They hand it off to him, and he's tripped up. Probably right about the line of scrimmage. So they bring up a second down and 10 at the 17 of the Lopez. And Mendoza is the senior and has really been everywhere on the field. Made the tackle. Looking over the middle, this ball is tipped and incomplete right at the goal line. Woodward just got it away, the lower pressure forcing a rushed throw. And that will bring up a third down and 10. Woodward under center. And just got one man off to the right as his receiver. Which means it's a handoff off the middle to Connor Richardson, surging forward. But not going to be enough for the first. They're going to be about 3 yards. So this will be an interesting decision to see what the Trojans do as the clock winds down on the first half. 50 seconds left. The Trojans leading 36 to 14. They will go for it. And they hand off at the middle. Surging forward, reaching for the goal line. Nope. They're stopped right at the 1. It was... Who's 27? Oh. Ralston the carry. And this clock continues to run. It's going to be first and goal. The Trojans do have a timeout if they'd like to so use it. Hand off to the fullback. And they're in! Touchdown, Trojans with 14.5. Connor Richardson once again takes it in his second touchdown of the evening and his 16th of the season. He just keeps on piling up, and it is 42 to 14 as we wind down the first half. The Trojans leading 36 to 14. They will go for it. And they hand off at the middle, surging forward, reaching for the goal line. Nope, they're stopped right at the 1. It was... Who's 27? Oh. Ralston the carry. And this clock continues to run. It's going to be first and goal. The Trojans do have a timeout if they'd like to so use it. Hand off to the fullback. And they're in! Touchdown, Trojans with 14.5. Connor Richardson once again takes it in his second touchdown of the evening and his 16th of the season. He just keeps on piling up, and it is 42 to 14 as we wind down the first half. DeHong will kick it away with 14.5 seconds left. It's a squibber, and it's picked up and landed on. And there's 12.7, so we'll see if the Lobos would like to do anything or head to the half. And there's going to be an on-the-field performance by the Elsie Allen Band, and I bet by the Puddleham High School Trojan cheerleaders also at the game. It's 43-14. So the Lobos are going to run a play here. And the shotgun is Mendoza. And he didn't have a play, so now he's going to look. The clock must be running down. Mendoza back. Gunning. He's only completed one leg pass, and this one is picked. If he got his feet down. Yes, he did. 7.4 seconds left. No, I'm sorry, did not. It's out of bounds, but incomplete. Elsie Allen just completed one pass tonight. However, it was a broken tackle, and they did take it in for the touchdown, and that was their last score. That's making it 43-14. However, well, the World Series game is over, and it sounded a little dull by the score, so maybe I didn't miss much, and I'll catch up on my sleep. As the Trojans appear that they will run one more play. They're in the huddle, 7.4 seconds left. Stay tuned, we'll maybe give a little preview of the band, might have a few interviews at halftime. With the score 43-14 here in Santa Rosa. So Elsie will run one more play, likely. Screen, nope. Flea flicker. Downfield, up for grabs, intercepted by the Trojans. And now they've got blockers off to the left, weaving tacklers, and he's broken away. One more man to beat. Does he get there? Oh, a big block by Dominic Cristobal. And one more man to beat. Oh, he's going to go out of bounds at the 5. All that work for no points. But such a valiant effort. Anyways, and the transfer, Hayden Fallier with the interception, and what a run he had all the way back to the 5. We're at halftime. It's the Trojans 43, the Lobos 14. And hello to you again. We have reached the end of the first half as the Elsie Allen Lobo drumline band plays behind me. And hello in the stands out there. Great Trojan supporters. The score is 43-14 at the end of the first half. An interesting game nonetheless. It was raining throughout the first quarter, and it clearly showed. We saw 2 fumbles by Elsie Allen, both of them resulting in scores. Elsie Allen also recovering 2 onside kicks for the Trojans in the first quarter, so that shows you the bizarre game it was. However, Elsie Allen scoring, ending the Trojans' 4-game shutout streak with a scoop and score that resulted, and then the 2-point conversion, and that made it. I believe the Trojans scored 3 touchdowns at that point, but that did tighten up the game momentarily. And now Cole Powers and Connor Pedersen are going to run on behind me. Do you want an interview? You can interview if you want. Okay. Sure, we can all have an interview. Since you're all on the JV football team, we have, would you like to introduce yourselves?
I'm Connor Pedersen.
Braden Cristobal. Cole Powers.
And your final game of your JV football season is next Friday, so what are you looking forward to?
Getting the dub.
Yeah. Connor. No mercy.
No fear.
And what as the season has progressed, what do you think you've most improved on?
You go to him. No, okay.
Holding on the ball. Yeah, holding onto the ball.
Yeah. That's a big deal.
What's your favorite part about playing on the JV football team, or just playing football in general?
You get to hit people.
Well, for JV, we don't really condition that much, I guess.
You know, my favorite part about JV is eating last at the team dinners. I just love going last, letting Varsity eat first. It's just, it's my favorite part.
So clearly there's things to look forward to when you join Varsity football.
Can't wait.
Any other last words or wisdom to share?
Oh, I got one. No fear, no mercy.
Anything else?
Go Trojans.
Go Trojans.
All right, thanks guys so much. So that was some JV football players. They play 5 o'clock next week against Terra Linda. Come on out to Steve Ellison Field. They are great. And we could interview some cheerleaders in a few moments. Once again, 43-14 at the end of the half. Back right after this. No, I can't see you.
Right here.
Oh, can I see the kid? Oh, just don't break it. So we're here with Monet Bennett, who's on the varsity cheer team. How's the night been going so far?
It's going great. The game's really fun to watch, and yeah, we're doing great.
And is the camera good? Okay, thank you so much. What does the cheerleading squad have in store for as your season progresses?
Well, we have competition season coming up, and we're gonna do really good. We're gonna get first place. Well, we're gonna try. We're gonna do it, and then we have states and then nationals. We're really excited for that.
You won state last year, and is that correct or something like that?
It was like the year before. The year before that, we won states.
So what are your goals in the competitions you'll be doing?
Like, we're first place. We want to get first place every time.
A lot of people don't know a lot about cheerleading. So what do you practice and work on? Because I know you practice like nonstop.
We do stunts, we do tumbling, we do cheers, we practice our competition routine, and like dances and just like things like that. And we put a lot of like hard work and stuff, and we love it.
So what since you love it so much, what's the best part about cheer?
Being with like your teammates, the coach, and I like tumbling. Tumbling's my favorite.
It's great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And what some great interviews there with Monet Bennett and some JV football players, and the Trojans will get ready to kick it away and start off the second half. They lead 43-14, and certainly dominance in the second quarter. Didn't really get to that in my first half preview, as the kick will roll out of bounds, and Elsie almost start at the 35, but the Trojans really dominated in the second quarter. They had some just really nice drives, and the defense was pretty dominant with the exception of one big play by Elsie. And so the Lobos, Mendoza in the shotgun, another man comes in motion, but instead it's a direct step to Vargas, breaking tackles down the sideline. There he goes, cutting back. What a run. Excuse me for the voice crack. It was actually Jonathan Rubio, and the Lobos clock continues to run here with 11 minutes left, and Elsie Allen, Al Molina was last week's opponent, driving down the field. Mendoza takes the snap, has time, and looking for a man, no, almost picked off. Great defense there by the Trojans. Vargas in the shotgun. Some nice pink socks today. Low snap. And under pressure, there comes Justin Santa. The host of defenders bring him down for the sack. All the defensive line should get that, because that was a complete team effort. Vargas in the shotgun, fakes it, and now he's going to take off. Nowhere to go. Stopped for nothing. And it is going to be fourth down. That was 3rd and 16, so 4th and long. And we'll see what the Lobos decide to do. So, Elsie appearing that they will punt, but no guarantees. We already see 2 onside. Indeed, it's a direct snap, and he rolls out to his right, but he is stopped, and the Trojans will take over on downs. They stop the fake, and with 43-14 here, as the clock rolls down to 9 minutes left here in the third, Eric Coates stopped it and gave the Trojan offense the ball again. And here is handoff up the middle, short game. Wolvert in there, and we'll hand it off, and accelerating is Connor Richardson. A big pickup all the way down to the 25, and in business are the Trojans. And the Trojans have just taken in for a touchdown. Little malfunction real quickly there, but it's a touchdown for the Trojans. It was Dominic Ayers, sorry for the mic malfunction, 25 yards into the end zone, and the Trojans put 6 more on the board and will have Thomas DeHong come up and try to reach 50 points. Another nice drive from the Trojans to open the second half. Kick is up. It is good for Thomas DeHong. So it is 50-14. So it's all Trojans here from Santa Rosa. Happy to say the rain has stopped and hopefully passed. And it hasn't caused any problems on the field since the first quarter with all those fumbles. Now that it has stopped. And this is a boot. And it's It's been a mixed bag for Thomas DeHong. He's kicked a lot of balls out of bounds, but he's also booted now 3 touchbacks, and that is big. Mendoza in the shotgun. Vargas off to his right. And 4-man receivers, and look at that. They have the plays the receivers do on their hands, and they're checking them. It's quite interesting, and they're throwing it downfield. Oh, what a play! Dominic Cristobal has intercepted it, and he's trying to break free. Elsie Allen pulls him down, but that was an athletic interception from Dominic Cristobal. You saw his brother interviewed at halftime. He's on the JV team, and his brother is the star of the varsity team. There's no doubt about it. We had a great interview last week after the El Molino game when he had a huge game, and he just made a brilliant catch there to put the Trojans right back on the offensive end. Wolbert will hand off. The middle ball is loose, and who recovers? It's a swarming mass of humanity, and lots of big bodies. And the Trojans are going to get it very lucky there, as that ball squirted loose. And it is a handoff up the middle to Connor Richardson for a short pickup of about 5. Mitchell Baker just there with the 5-yard carry to bring up 2nd and 5 after the Trojans called timeout. And Justin Turner is the man in the backfield, and he gets the handoff, and he is pulled back after short gain and bring up a 3rd down and short for the Trojans. And it is Wolbert handing off to Connor Richardson, the fullback. He dives forward, and I think he's going to be just short of the chains, just short of the 1st down. He is. It's going to be about half a yard short, as you can see the yard marker. We don't have a yellow line for you, but that's the best we're going to get. Velasquez has entered the game again, and quarterback for the Trojans, and the hand up the middle. It should be enough for 1st down. It is. Ayers with the carry, and the Trojans at the 22 keep on moving. Clock running down, 4:20 left to go here in the 3rd. And this was a handoff to number 22. It was Dominic Ayers again. Mark Anthony Velasquez is the backup quarterback for the Trojans, and he was injured, so that's why he was out briefly, but he is back in now, as the Trojans, you can see, make a substitution. Do a lot. They have such great depth on their team. 7 seniors and over 20 juniors, I think, and even 2 sophomores. We mentioned one of them before. And this is... No, it's not Ayers. Great blocking. Couldn't even see who had the carry. I think it was... Oh, it was Velasquez. He took the QB sneak, and then the Trojan offensive line surrounded him like a baby and almost carried him all the way down to the 11-yard line, and it's going to be... No, they did pick up the 1st. It's 1st and short. 1st and 11. 1st and 10 from the 11. Velasquez in the shotgun, and he has Ralston behind him. And they just drew Elsie Allen offside, so that's going to be 5 more yards for the Trojans. Velasquez calling Bama 398 as the play. Don't want to give anything away, but it's a handoff up the middle, and strutting into the end zone is Jacob Ralston for the touchdown for the Trojans to extend the lead. And they will put 6 more up on the board with 2:38 left to go. All Trojans here tonight. It was a 7-yard run for the Trojans, and Thomas DeHong has come on to boot the PAT up, and it is no good. Elsie Allen got a piece of that, and we're going to swing around here and just give you a look at the cheerleaders of the Trojans. They've been cheering on the team all night long, and the stands, and got some supporters and some flags, and they're probably almost equaling the Elsie supporters as we pan across the field, where it is all Trojans. Thomas DeHong will kick it away, and it's a good one. This is back, and right in front of me, it will be caught. And I believe that's Mendoza, and he is chased down. Dominic Ayers was there first. That was a really nice play. And Elsie Allen will have to start at their own 22. And you see all the Elsie Allen players have a wristband, and they have all the plays on them, so they're reading off them. They get the signals from the sideline. Every high school team has a different system, and it's quite interesting to see as Elsie Allen loves their motion, and it's handoff, or not a handoff, QB going right up the middle in the Wildcat formation, and no gain by the Trojan dominant defensive line. Nick Sambita, the other sophomore on the team, had the tackle for the Trojans there. So the Trojans getting everybody into play here tonight with the 56-14 lead late here in the third quarter. Trying to close out this SCL season strong before a big game against Terralinda next week. It's a screen, and it is dropped, almost picked then. And that will bring up a 3rd down and 10 for the Lobos. Mendoza in the shotgun. And we'll see another man come in motion. And now we have a whistle timeout, Elsie Allen. Well, my battery's low on power, but there was just an exciting moment. Mark Anthony Vasquez just took it into the end zone. Here he is. A big touchdown for the senior. He just outraced everybody. So that's 62-14. We're going to have interviews when we come back because my battery is low. We're going to Coach Christ and maybe some players. The score 62-14. It is all Trojans. Here with Coach Chris, the offense played fantastic. How'd they get it done?
Well, we had a good job up front, and we had some broken plays where the runners just kept going. A lot of broken tackles and running hard.
And you mentioned to the team it's a huge game next week. What are you going to focus on in the next week to get the W?
Well, it's a different offense that we're going to face. Terralinda is a good team with a lot of talent, and it'll have big playoff implications, so we got to do a good job next week.
Thanks so much, Coach. Okay, we're here with Hayden Failure and your transfer correct? And how was it joining the team and really energizing them halfway through the season?
Hey, bro, we straight ball like family out there. You feel me, dog? Like that bass guard out here. You feel me? We all here messing up. You feel me? Yeah, boy.
And next week you've got a huge game. How are you gonna prepare for that?
You ain't got the answers, Sway. You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers, Sway. I've been doing this longer than you.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Apparently does not have the answers for me. Does anybody have the answers?
We need execution.
Do you have the no? Anybody have the answers? No one has the answers for me. Do you have the answers? What are the answers? What's the answer?
We're Team Lee. That's what we are. We're Hendrix, baby.
Thank you, Colin. Anybody else got answers? Yeah. We got 1 minute before the battery dies.
All right. What was the question?
How are you going to improve over the next week for your big game on Friday?
We're just going to play hard, have a good week of practice, and watch film. I'm guaranteeing a huge dub for the Trojans.
Thanks.